Welcome to the official video overview for the IPO of Lakshmi India Finance Limited. We are a non-deposit taking non-banking financial company focused on serving the financial needs of underserved customers in India's lending market. Our product portfolio includes MSME loans, vehicle loans, construction loans, and other lending products catering to the diverse financial needs of our customers. Disclaimer: this video is directed at and is intended for distribution to and use by residents of India only. You are viewing this video on the basis that you have confirmed your representation, agreement and acknowledgement to the book running lead manager, BRLM, and the company that you are the intended recipient of this video and you are located in India. If you are not permitted to view this video or are in any doubt as to whether you are permitted to view this video, please exit the video. Caution: this video provides only the salient features of the offer, and accordingly, potential investors are advised not to rely on this video alone to make their investment decisions. Any decision on whether to invest in the equity shares must be made solely basis the red herring prospectus to be filed in relation to the offer when available. Any potential investor should note that investment in equity shares involves a high degree of risk, and for details relating to such risks, see the section titled Risk Factors of the Red Herring Prospectus when available. The company, promoters and BRLM and their respective affiliates, directors, officers, agents, representatives, advisors and employees do not accept any liability whatsoever, direct or indirect, that may arise from the use of information contained in this video. Investors are advised not to rely on any other document, content or information provided in respect to the public issue on the internet, online websites, social media platforms, microblogging platforms by finfluencers. Any such posts, including on social media platforms, do not constitute an offer or solicitation of an offer or any advice or recommendation to purchase, sell or transact in any of the company's securities. Investors are advised to wait for the red herring prospectus to be filed in relation to the offer for making any investment decision. This video is posted solely to comply with Indian legal and regulatory requirements. Making the information contained herein available in electronic form does not constitute an offer to sell, solicitation of an offer to buy, order recommendation, option, solicitation of an offer to buy, order recommendation to buy or sell securities of the company in the United States or in any other jurisdictions, including without limitation India. Any other information contained in or that can be accessed via the websites does not constitute a part of this video. Investors are advised to read the draft red herring prospectus dated December 15, 2024. The initial public offering of Lakshmi India Finance Limited comprises a fresh issue of up to 10,453,575 equity shares of face value of 5 rupees each, an offer for sale of up to 5,638,620 equity shares of face value of 5 rupees each by promoter selling shareholders and promoter group selling shareholders, and includes an employee reservation portion not exceeding 5% of the post-offer capital. Proceeds of the offer for sale by promoter selling shareholders and promoter group selling shareholders will not be received by the company. Our company was incorporated on May 10, 1996. The registered office of Lakshmi India Finance Limited is currently situated in Jaipur, Rajasthan. We offer a diversified range of lending products to meet the distinct needs of our customers, which comprises MSME finance, vehicle finance, construction loans and other lending products. Our MSME lending fuels economic growth and promotes financial inclusion by supporting small businesses and entrepreneurs, with over 80% of our MSME loans qualifying as priority sector lending under RBI guidelines. Our MSME AUM grew at a CAGR of 30.73% between March 31, 2022 and June 30, 2024. We have been systematically expanding our branch network over the years by focusing on deepening our reach in the existing markets, entering new geographies, and increasing penetration in potential regions. For the period ending March 31, 2024, we have the widest reach in Rajasthan in terms of being the company with highest number of branches amongst its peers, according to the CARE report, which has been exclusively commissioned and paid for by our company for the purpose of this offer. We have diversified sources of funding and have access to funds from various lenders. Our customer base has substantially customer growth. Investors should note the following important risks. We require substantial capital for our business, and any disruption in our sources of funding or our inability to secure funding on favorable terms could adversely affect our liquidity, business, cash flows, results of operations, and financial condition. Our business is primarily focused on micro, small, and medium enterprises (MSMEs), and any adverse development in this sector or in government policies affecting this sector could affect our business, cash flows, and results of operations. A majority of our business operations involve transactions with mid to low income customers in rural and semi-urban areas of India who are susceptible to adverse economic conditions. Any default from such customers could adversely affect our business, cash flows, financial condition, and results of operations. Majority of our assets under management (AUM) are concentrated in the northwestern region of India, and any adverse developments in this region could have an adverse effect on our business, cash flows, and results of operations. We are subject to certain conditions under our debt financing arrangements. Any failure to meet such conditions and restrictions could result in the termination of our credit facilities or acceleration of our debt payment obligations. Lakshmi India Finance Limited is promoted by Deepak Bed, Prem Devi Bed, Anisha Bed, Hirak Vinimay Private Limited, Deepak High-Tech Motors Private Limited, Prem Dealers Private Limited, and Vivan Bed Family Trust, who together with the promoter group hold 89.05% of the issued, subscribed, and paid up equity share capital of our company. Our promoters and promoter group members are also participating in the initial public offering as selling shareholders. The promoter selling shareholders and promoter group selling shareholders intend to sell up to 5,638,620 equity shares of face value of 5 rupees each as part of the offer for sale. As on the date of the draft red herring prospectus, 10.95% of the company is held by public shareholders. 35.73% of the company is held by the selling shareholders, who are selling up to 5,638,620 equity shares, or 15.14% of the pre-offer capital as part of the offer for sale. The board of directors of the company consists of 6 directors, 3 of which are non-executive independent directors. Lakshmi India Finance Limited's total income stood at 1,750.18 million rupees, 1,306.68 million rupees, 982.45 million rupees, with an EBITDA margin of approximately 65.47%, 65.78%, and 71.64% in FY 2023-24, FY 2022-23, and FY 2021-22 respectively. The company registered a PAT of approximately 226.21 million rupees, 160.28 million rupees, and 145.72 million rupees in FY 2023-24, FY 2022-23, and FY 2021-22 respectively, reflecting a PAT margin of approximately 12.92%, 12.27%, 14.83% in FY 2023-24, FY 2022-23 and FY 2021-22 respectively. Investors are advised to read the DRHP including section Financial Information on page 316 of the DRHP and Our Business on page 195 of the DRHP for further information. There are outstanding legal proceedings involving the company, promoters and directors. Any adverse outcome in such legal proceedings may affect our business, results of operations and financial condition. Please read outstanding litigations and material developments beginning on page 471 of the DRHP. The net proceeds of the fresh issue are proposed to be used for augmentation of our capital base to meet our future capital requirements towards onward lending of certain outstanding borrowings availed by our company and general corporate purposes. IPO will be conducted through book building process with allotment of not more than 50% of the net offer to QIBs, not less than 15% to non-institutional investors, and not less than 35% to retail individual bidders. The equity shares will be listed on the main board of BSE Limited and National Stock Exchange of India Limited. PL Capital Markets Private Limited is the sole book running lead manager. Investments in equity and equity-related securities involve a degree of risk, and investors should not invest in any funds in the offer unless they can afford to take the risk of losing their entire investment. Please read the draft red herring prospectus dated December 15, 2024 and any corrigendum or addendums thereto. Neither the company nor the promoters and selling shareholders are seeking an investment from you based on this video. This is a video for information purposes only and is not a promotional video, and does not constitute an invitation or offer to acquire, purchase or subscribe to the equity shares of the company. Potential investors should wait and rely on the red herring prospectus to be filed in relation to the offer for making any investment decision.